Have you ever noticed something strange? People enjoy being around you. They laugh at your jokes. They ask you for favors. They text you when they need advice. But when it's time to choose someone to lead, someone to promote, or someone whose opinion actually carries weight, they choose someone else. If you've ever felt that, you're not imagining it. And no, it's not because you're not smart enough, or confident enough, or charismatic enough. The real reason is much more uncomfortable. People often confuse being liked with being respected. But psychologically, they're two completely different things. By the end of this video, you'll understand why people can genuinely like you, while still failing to respect you. More importantly, I'll show you the mindset shift that changes how people see you forever. Because the biggest mistake isn't being too nice. It's something almost every people pleaser does without realizing it. Imagine two restaurants. The first gives away free food every single day. The second serves incredible food, but only to customers willing to pay for it. Which one do people appreciate more? Ironically, usually the second one. Because human beings naturally value things that have standards. The exact same thing happens in relationships. Many of us grow up believing that if we're kind enough, helpful enough, and agreeable enough, people will naturally respect us. So we become the person who never says no. The person who always helps, always apologizes, always adjusts, always avoids conflict. Everyone likes that person, but very few truly respect them. Why? Because without realizing it, you've taught everyone that your boundaries are optional. Think about the friend who's always available. Need a ride? They'll do it. Need someone to cover your shift? No problem. Need emotional support at 2 in the morning? They're awake, they're loved, but they're also expected. The moment kindness becomes predictable, people stop seeing it as generosity. They start seeing it as your job, and that's where respect quietly disappears. Here's the mistake most people make. They think respect comes from making other people's lives easier. It doesn't. Respect comes from showing people that your own life matters too. There's an important psychological difference. People like those who give, but they respect those who value what they give. That's why someone can politely refuse a request, and somehow earn more respect than the person who said yes immediately. It sounds backwards, but our brains work that way. When someone calmly protects their time, their energy, or their principles, we unconsciously assume those things must be valuable. After all, if even they refuse to give them away freely, maybe they're worth something. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're at work. Your coworker is always the first to volunteer. They stay late, cover everyone's mistakes, take on extra projects, never complain. Everyone says they're amazing. Until promotion day arrives. The promotion goes to someone else. Someone who occasionally says, "I can't take that on right now." Someone who speaks up during meetings. Someone who disagrees respectfully. Why? Because leadership isn't measured by how much you sacrifice. It's measured by whether people believe you'll protect what's important. If you won't protect your own time, why would anyone believe you'll protect a team's? That's the invisible message people receive. Not because they're trying to judge you, because their brain is constantly looking for signals of confidence. But there's another trap that's even harder to notice. I call it the entertainer trap. Maybe you're the funny friend, the peacekeeper, the one who keeps everyone happy. Whenever people feel bored, they look for you. Whenever there's tension, you fix it. It feels great. Until one day you realize, people only come to you when they need something. Your jokes, your positivity, your help, your attention, not you. It's like being the background music in a cafe. Everyone enjoys hearing it. But the moment it stops, most people don't even notice. That's the painful difference between attention and respect. Attention is based on what you provide. Respect is based on who you are. One disappears when you stop performing. The other remains even when you say nothing. So how do you change this? Not by becoming rude, not by becoming cold, and definitely not by trying to dominate people. The goal isn't to become less kind, it's to become more honest. Start with small boundaries. If you're busy, say you're busy. If you disagree, say so respectfully. If something feels unfair, don't laugh it off just to avoid making someone uncomfortable. Because every time you betray yourself to keep someone else happy, your brain notices, and so does everyone else's. Here's something interesting. There was a real estate agent who built his career by saying yes to every client, 7 days a week, every request, every call. Eventually, he decided Sundays belonged to his family. He politely refused weekend meetings. At first, he worried clients would leave. Instead, something unexpected happened. They respected him more, not because he became less helpful, but because he showed that his time had value. People trust people who have standards. And here's the biggest realization of all. The people you admire, the people whose opinions carry weight, the people others naturally respect, aren't respected because everyone likes them. They're respected because they don't trade their values for approval. They're willing to disappoint someone today, to stay true to themselves tomorrow. That's incredibly rare. And rarity creates value. So the next time you catch yourself saying yes, just because you're afraid someone might like you less, pause for a second. Ask yourself one question. Am I trying to earn their approval? Or am I protecting my self-respect? Because here's the truth. People might like you because you're easy to be around. But they'll respect you when they realize you're not willing to lose yourself just to keep them comfortable. The moment you stop making yourself endlessly available, people stop taking you for granted. And the moment you start respecting yourself, you give everyone else permission to do the same. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.